balers, how are you all today? It is a wonderful day in my neck of the woods. Here we are on the 5th day of June, and it's kind of been a mod drop today. Some new stuff, some updated stuff, a new map. I did Thunder Valley, I did a video map tour on that. That should be up on my channel as we speak. But here we have some new stuff, and we have some updated stuff. We have an update to the man truck. We have an update to the CSZ pack, or CSZ, whatever you want to call it. We have a new cultivator, a new baler, and some new tipper trailers. Pretty fancy stuff, I think. There was also a shed, a solar shed, I think, that had a change in... forget about that truck, that's just sitting over there. Had a change in textures, I believe. There's also a Season's new Geo, which I'm going to do a video in comparison on as well. Yeah, solar shed. There was also a solar shed. Fixed multiplayer shader issues, texture issues. I don't have that in here. It's a shed. You can pretty much see for that if that's what turns your tractor. But let's start with the man truck, the man pack here. There was an update to it, and this is it right here. All it is they added a hook lift. They added a hook lift option to the truck. If you go into trucks, you can see that you have the TGS Agro truck here, and the last one they added a hook truck. Now here's the interesting thing about it. $123,000 for this hook truck. If you compare that to the man, the 37403, another 23, what was it, 123? Oh yeah, $27,000 more for that, and that one looks like an older model. Yes, it does some more. I think you can open the doors and stuff like that. The BSM, $195,000, and I don't have the Tetra one in here, so I couldn't tell you. But to me, that seems like a bargain. Now, 34 slots though, so it's up there. When you go in here, the standard is 480 horsepower. You can upgrade that for $25,300 to 580. You have a choice in wheel setup: 8x4, 8x4 Nokian, 8x8, 8x8 Nokian, 8x4 Trailboard, 8x8 Trailboard. Rim color, you can change the rim color to this palette of beautiful colors, whatever may float your boat. Design, you can have standard or added lights to it, nice fancy lights up top. And design color would be the paint body, the body color. You can also choose from those. So, I have a couple here options. I have a nice yellow with blue rims with the 8x8 Trailborg. It doesn't matter. But there you can see the Trailborg tires. Here is 8x8 with Nokian tires. So yeah, not too shabby of a truck. You know, I'm a big fan of them. I am a big fan of them. As an American, I'm a big Peterbilt fan. Peterbilt would be my choice of semis, you know, and we don't have them in the game, and I'm not a real big fan of the ones in that we have. So I really like the man trucks. I really do. I use them a lot. You know, it's the same thing. I don't have to go through the detail, but yeah, you know, I believe it's the same thing as all. Oh, got a fancy radio up there. I think it's the same thing as the ones in game. I don't think anything is modified. Start it up. Oh, RPM there works. Speedometer seems to work. I don't know if there's lights. There's turn signals, dash lights up. But that might be the same as the standard ones. I'm not so sure, so I don't need to go into detail at that. None of the doors open. I don't get anything out of there. Oh, the hook. We'll look at the hook here. Yeah, the hook's kind of the same. It's just, you know, in and out. Does the same thing. I don't know what else to say about this because it's already been a truck in game. They just added a hook lift option to it. So that's kind of nice. Neat little truck. I use them a lot. I like them. They are fine and outstanding trucks. So, yeah, that guy takes care of the trucks as an update. Another update is the fancy CSZ forks. Now, if you go into the front loaders, you're going to see the whole pack here. If you have the pack downloaded, you know, you got the round bale, you got the spikes, extra elevation, bale grabber, pallet fork extra, log grabber, all these things in the CSZ pack, okay? Now, what they did is they added an auto baler function to it. You're going to find those under baling, okay? And when you scroll over in under baling, you're going to see, whoops, gone the wrong way there. You're going to see them again. Here you have bale fork round bales, bale fork with spikes, bale fork extra elevation, bale fork round bales, bale fork with spikes, bale fork extra elevation, bale fork round bales, bale fork with, so on. I'm not going to read them all off. But you see, now, so if you want the auto baling function, you got to come into baling and buy them. If you were just to select on it, it's just going to tell you what type of equipment it goes with: skid steer, front, telehandler, wheel loader, or the adapter. Okay, so there is no auto load function like when you go into the bale trailers, the auto load bale trailers. Where were they now? Probably the other way. I keep going the wrong way for everything here. It's just a bunch of back and forth here. When you go into here, so you can select auto load or not. Nope. These are going to be the auto load function. Now you can use them without that, but they don't work real well for my little experiment. It's like the auto load trailers. You don't have to use the auto load function, but it's there for you if you want it. And I have it set up, so we're going to go check that out. It's pretty darn neat. I am bale stacking challenged, so this is going to be wonderful for me. So that is an update to that pack. Now, a couple of new things that we have. And let's look at the Cultivator first. This is a Sicma RM 235. This is by Pepe 978, the same modder as the Fiat Agri that we just got not too long ago. So this is that. To me, it looks more like a tiller, like a garden tiller. We have one that looks very similar to this, a New Holland one on the farm. Actually, it looks darn near identical to it. And we use it as a tiller. Basically, if you are planting sugar beets in a field for sugar beets, corn, usually row crop, and you have little open spots on the end or the corners, and that gets all weedy and stuff. We take the tiller out there and till them up so the weeds are gone. So that's what it kind of looks like to me, but it's still listed under a cultivator. Same kind of rotating, I don't know what you want to call them, fingers rotating what would be like a garden tiller. Okay, so that is that. It's pretty neat. Well, and we're going to test that out as well. Excuse me here in just a little bit. Now, one of the things that I was kind of impressed by is, I'm going to pronounce this way wrong, the Gallignani 9250 SL, also by Pepe 978. This is a baler, a dandy of a baler, I tell you. And interestingly enough, I was doing some research on Gallignani. See, now I'm probably butchering it, and that is terrible. It is a real company. Yes, it is. They have been in operation since 1922. They have been a specialist in the field of implements. Yes. For 90 years, they have turned into a specialist of strong reference point in the world of agricultural machinery. You betcha. It's Italian. It is Italian. It's a market leader in Italy and 70 other countries worldwide. Matter of fact, today 80% of the production is exported. So that's pretty interesting. They have all kinds of different kinds of equipment. If you are interested in that, go on the web and you can see what they have. Pretty cool. They have round balers, bale wrappers. Round balers, bale wrappers. So pretty cool stuff. They have some pretty cool machinery. So that's what this is. Now, here's the interesting thing about this. This is a 5,000 liter baler. So your bales are going to come out at 5,000 liters. Now, the bale size, physical size, the appearance is going to be the same, but it's going to be 5,000 liters. A little thing about this real quick before we go in the store. It's a round baler that produces 1.2 by 1.8 meter bales. The bale capacity, as I said, is 5,000. It has a pickup width of 2 meters. It's priced at 39,000, 75,000, or 75,000, 75 euros, pounds, dollars a day in maintenance. And it requires 90 horsepower, I believe, to operate this thing. So, in the store, it will be under baler. We've probably already seen it here once. More scrolling going on here. The Gallignani, I don't know how to, I'm butchering it. Gallignani 9250 SL, 39,000 for this baler. 90 horsepower required. It's 5,000. I made the mistake by not looking to see what the slot count was. I apologize for that. But, you know, if you're going to go and look at it, you'll see there are rim color options: white, kind of a silver, an off orange, and a greenish color. So those are your 4 choices for rims, and that is it. Now, when you think about it, 5,000 liter bale, 39,000. that is pretty affordable. Even the big balers are 78,000. You know, in game over 100,000 here. I think, you know, there's a couple Kuhn ones that might be less. 12,000. Yeah, 12,000 for the swale baler there. Yeah, these are still 50 to 102. 12,000 for the Massey. So there are a few options that are less expensive, but that's not too shabby. And I have it set up. We're going to give that a shot and see how it goes. So we'll do that as well. These 3 things actually we're going to check out here in just a little bit. But moving on with that, let's go check out these Metaltech tipper trailers. These are by Metaltech TS16 or by Matt26. It says an update on the Mod Hub, but I haven't seen them, so maybe if it is an update and they're not new, that's my bad. But I can't remember seeing them before. But what we have here is 2 versions of the Metaltech TS16 tippers. The smaller one is priced at $19,000, a capacity of 16,000 liters. The bigger one, price of $23,000 with a capacity of 21,000 liters. Now the update says that they added a cover, added more details to the trailer's backside, and fixed textures. So looking at it, yeah, you know, I like it. It looks a little used, you know, like it's actually been in use. I like that. Nice ladder in front, little step there where you can look inside. Ball hitch jack there. Yeah, no hoses or stuff, but we'll see when we hook it up here. I don't know what these things are. They're probably for the blocks, the wheel block holders there. Good decals. Got a grain door here. We're going to check all this up. You do have a hitch in the back, so it'll be interesting to see if you can daisy them together. Not too shabby. Cover on this one. The smaller one, kind of the same thing. I mean, it looks pretty good. I kind of like these, you know. I really do. I like these a lot. I think they're pretty cool. Professional line TS16, kind of the same thing up there. So let's just take a look. Where's my tractor? Here it is. Hop into this thing. So let's just check out this puppy here. There's no cover on this one. Yeah, there's the wheel block things there. So if we were to unload, well, that's kind of neat. Back hatch comes up. That's pretty cool. Yeah, not too shabby. I'm assuming you can change it to grain door maybe. I can never remember how to do that. Let me think. Nope, that's not it. That's the church signal. What is it? That one and there it is. There it is. Yep, grain door. So that works like that. So that's a pretty neat trailer. I kind of like it. We'll go into the store here and take a look, and I'll show you the options. There are a few options on it as well, but we'll take a look at that. Whoops, look up Baler. There we go. This one, bigger capacity. This has got a cover. So let's see what the cover does. The cover just kind of folds off like that. Bungee cords come down. That's kind of neat. I kind of like that. Are there any hoses that hook up? No, no hoses hook up. Well, that's okay, I suppose. Kind of the same thing then. Yep. You're gonna lift up, dump like that. Or you could dump. Oops. Now, how come I can't get it now? Grain door. There you go. So that's that. Turn that off. So that's that. Pretty neat. Pretty cool things. In the store, you're going to find them under tippers. Here they are. Metaltech TS16. The smaller one is 19,000. As I said, that has a capacity of 16,000. The TS16 23,000 has a capacity of 21,000. And you can haul whatever your heart desires. You can haul the whole bunch there, no problem whatsoever. When you go in, you can have a trailer hitch. So there you go. You can do trailer hitch, perfect. Main color, you can have red or blue. And the wheel setup, you can have standard or wide. And the design color, green or yellow. So design color would be the big one, because here I have the color of blue with the design color yellow. So that's where you get the color from. This one I just went with the standard color. So yeah, pretty neat, different. I kind of like it. I like the wear look here. You know, it looks like it's a little dirty. It's got some grime and dust on there. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I kind of like it. Might have to use some of those in the near future, but yeah, pretty cool. So that takes care of that. Now, I can't say anything more about the tippers. They are what they are. They're a tipper. The trucks, just the hook lift option, and of course these three things we're gonna go check out now. So hey, I've been busy in the field. Let's go take a look at that now. Up at the field, we have been busy. Yep, we got a little wheat harvested here. Here we have the, can I just say baler? Here we have the baler. Pretty interesting stuff. You know, as usual, round baler, back opens up. There you can see all the belting. Tires look good. Do get a little bit of a texture change when you get up close, but it looks like it's been used. Serial number there, model number there, yeah, serial number, pretty cool. PTO shaft driven, of course. Here's the pickup, 2 meters wide, it says. So let's just give this a shot. Start the tractor, close the hatch, you know, like any other baler. Turn it on, pickup's lowered, and you are just going to cruise around and bale. So let's look at it. There you can see, whoops, kind of get close. You can see the pickup header there. You can see that lower and raise. Just a little bit of an amination there. You can see the auger running in the front here. You can see that going. The PTO shaft's turning. That's kind of cool. You can see that as well. Not too shabby. There and there you can see. Yeah. There you go. There you go. I don't know if you can see anything in the back here. Oh, the belt's going around. You can see the belt going around. Okay, dokie then. There you go. Hop back into the tractor here. Lights? Are there lights on the baler? There has to be lights on the baler. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, just the tail lights. That's about it. There you go. Now we'll just quickly do this, and you'll see. I don't know. You guys are all pretty smart people. It's just going to make a bale at 5,000 liters. It works just like any other baler, except it's 5,000 liters, of course. Not too shabby. Should have a little baling music. Beep comes on at 3,420 liters. That gets to be a little annoying. I wish you could turn that off. I think most of us are smart balers, smart, good farmers. But I suppose in real life you would have a... and then, of course, at 5,000 liters, just like any other baler, it'll stop. You have to unload it, and here comes the bale. Looks like just any other bale. You wouldn't be able to tell the size difference between a standard bale and this one, and that closes up like that. Other than that, there are no other functions to it. That's it. So that's the baler. Not too shabby. Now, here's an interesting thing. The CSZ pack. I just have the round baler spikes. I haven't tried all of them, but I'm assuming they're all going to work the same. So I just want to show it to you. And here's how this thing works. It's just like the auto load trailer. And I'm going to turn on the help menu so you can see what I'm talking about. With it selected, L1, you're going to see operating position there, transporting position. Operating, transporting. Okay, just like the auto load bale trailer. So if I'm in transporting position, the forks are going to come up just like that. So now I am just traveling down the road. If I go into operating position, they're going to come down. Okay? So if I go find this bale that went rolling into the hedges here, as soon as I get close, it is going to load. There it is. Look at that. That is fancy. I tell you what, I am so good at this stuff now, I look like a pro. Now here's an interesting thing with this one, the round baler. Like I said, the square balers are going to work the same. I didn't set it up to go buy a square baler and bale some square bales, but I just wanted to show that it is an auto-loading function. So if you do square bales, and I do square bales too, so I'm going to have to try that out as well. But you can take 2 bales. Look at that. I can load 2 bales at one time. Nifty. Nifty. So there you got it. Now, if you went in a transporting position, the bales are still going to be on there. They're not going to go anywhere. But let's just say that you only wanted to move 1 bale and you're kind of going through the bales, you know, like the auto load trailer. We'll keep stacking bales. So if you only wanted 1, then you could turn that off, and so you wouldn't grab another one to make 2, if that makes any sense to you. So let's just say that I'm going down here, and I'm going to put these somewhere. Whoa! Look at that. That was cool. I did a nosedive. Very nice. No rear weight on the thing. Hello, Kyles, I can hear you, but I don't have any. We come into here. Let's say we're going to stack them on the back wall here. And being that I'm back on Ball and Craig for a little bit, this is going to come in handy, I tell you. So if I wanted them here, and I'm going to put them right here. Now, just like the auto load bit, you see, now you get an unload function. So I hit triangle to unload, unload here. There they go. So just like the auto bale trailer, and now I'm ready to go again, back into operating position, hit that again, and now I'll pick up another bale when I get closer. So that is pretty nifty. I like this thing, and I'm going to try out the square baler. Like I said, I didn't have anything set up here to do a square baler. I think it's going to work the same. The only thing I'm curious is how they load. If they load, you know, out, or you know what I mean. If the bale is sticking on the spike, or if they're crossways. So that'll be interesting to see. But the concept is still the same. It's still going to have the same purpose and what have you. So give that a shot. Try that out. Like I said, if you go into baling, they are, oops, not telehandlers, baling there, Farmerman. You have the bale fork grabber, so that'll be interesting to try out. The bale fork elevation. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to try out these different ones and see which one you like the best. The bale fork, bale fork grab, that must just be, they'll probably grab them a different way, standing up, I'm assuming. Maybe you can get 2 on there. So that'll be interesting. Just keep in mind that if you want to buy the auto load function, go into baling instead of the regular under front loader section. That's it. That's about it. So we covered everything, I think. There will be a new Geo video coming out explaining the difference between the new or mountain, or I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Explaining the difference maybe later on today as well. But that covers. Oh, see now if you didn't click it, you're gonna pick one up there. Unload them there. Then I could go back and whoops. Back into transporting position, and there you go. Pretty nifty. So that takes care of that. The trailers, the update to the hook lift, and if I have forgotten anything, if I missed something, please let me know in the comments below. I would be very appreciative of that. Like I always say, you guys are a lot smarter than I am when it comes to this stuff. The bale. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do the cultivator. I'll tell you what, let's just do that real quick. I have it sitting up here. I'm going to drive through the hedge. I think it's going to do the exact same thing as a cultivator. But you know what? You never know. Maybe it'll surprise us. Actually, I think it's a tiller. I think it's... Whoa! I knocked it over. Oh, geez. Okay, here it is. Now, with this thing, you have some options. You have the lift rear hood. That's going to be that. That would just be how much you want to shoot it out the back. Turn on cultivator, lower cultivator, and that's it. So there, I would turn it on. Look at that. It's spinning. I lower it. There you go. Pretty nifty. And that is just going to till. There, it's tilling. I don't think the back cover does anything. Nope. So there you go. you can till. It's too bad you couldn't create fields with this thing. That would be a nifty little thing to be able to create fields, because basically that's kind of what it's doing. You know what I mean? Digging up stuff, but you can't. There's no option for that. That's too bad. But that's pretty nifty. Little garden. I would call it a garden tiller. Here, you could even write your name in the field. You could do some crop. What do they call that? Now the name escapes me. Crop design, crop symbols. Yeah. Look at that. Too bad I couldn't write my name in there. That'd be nifty. Too bad I should do that. Crop instructions on though. There's an 8. There's an 8 for you. Have an 8 of a day. Anyways, that's it. That's it. We went through everything. Enough tomfoolery there. Yes, there it is. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hey, think about hitting that like button. We'd appreciate that very much. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, consider doing that as well. But I thank you very much for joining us today here on Ball and Craig for this little mod update review session. Yeah, beautiful area. But for Ball and Craig, Farmer Min telling you, have yourself a great day and keep between the ditches. So long.